Welcome to the Bridge Church Midweek podcast. We exist to connect people with others and God. We hope this week's episode helps you do just that. Enjoy.
Pastor Blake.
Hello.
Welcome to the Midweek podcast. How you doing?
I am doing great. How are you, Pastor Tyler?
I'm good. My name is Tyler Wolf. I am the Oconomowoc campus pastor, and you are Pastor Blake McCarty.
That's me, and I am the youth pastor.
Buddy, it is good to be here with you, Pastor Blake. As you can hear, you're going to need to do the majority of the talking because I'm losing my voice. But before we get going, let me ask you this question.
Ask away.
Based on what you know about me, and would you say that I am losing my voice because of, one, I was at a monster truck show.
Okay.
2, I was at a concert.
Okay.
Or 3, road rage.
Because I know you, I'm going to add a fourth option in there, too. Okay. I think it could be 2 out of those 3, but I know for sure Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu probably plays a factor into this as well. You getting choked out one too many times at a practice night.
Sure. I do love Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's a hobby, but it is none of those things. I think it's just allergies.
Yeah. It's allergy season, people.
You know it. And that's what we're here to talk to you about. No, I'm kidding.
What prescription? Yeah, what medicine works best?
No, we are here to talk about our amazing youth ministry at Bridge Church. Before I came to Bridge Church, I even knew about Bridge Church's youth ministry.
Really?
It's Waukesha First Assembly. We just have a long history of caring about students, investing in the lives of young people. And so tell me a little bit about what's going on, not only at Waukesha Bridge Youth, but also Oconomowoc Bridge Youth.
Oconomowoc, shout out Jamie Bigelow.
Jamie
our
Bigelow,
Ocon youth coordinator out there. She does awesome.
She does an incredible job with students out there. So I want you to tell me about kind of what's going on with students, what your vision for reaching students in Waukesha County, so Waukesha and Lake Country included, maybe a story. And then we want to kind of dive into where parents can find out more about youth group, how to get their kids there, and then let's talk about summer camp. Take it away.
For sure. Yeah, it's camp season coming up, so we'll make sure we mention that. My big vision is I want each student to feel like they have a place that they can belong, fit in, and feel comfortable. And of course, I want them to experience that love of Jesus that is life-transforming, and they're going to have a place to do that. And so I think Bridge Youth is the place for that. In Waukesha, we meet every Wednesday night. Our summer season is coming up, so it looks a little bit different as far as shorter messages, longer games. So we really focus on community during that time. We'll do some color team type games and make it a lot of fun in the summer, especially because we're getting in new 6th graders. And so it's a big transition time. At youth group, we do a lot of events, bonfires, mission trip camps, like we'll talk about later in the summer. And so it's a very busy and active summer. We'll do Bible studies every Monday at 9 a.m. to get the kids up and going out of the house, feed them some breakfast, sugar them up. And it's a fun summer. So summertime is for sure full of life at Waukesha and Oconomowoc. I know Jamie meets every 2nd and 4th Monday there. And so those are always dates that are set. And she also does at least once a month, kind of community outreach or just a fun hangout day. And so she's really taken a hold of that and making it a really cool environment in the Oconomowoc area for kids 6th through 12th grade to be out there.
And how do we find this online?
How do we find it online? bridgechurch.net/youth.
Cool.
That's just our main information page. Also, I would encourage any parent or any student to follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Sign up for the texts. You can text @BridgeText to 81010, and we send out updates. We also do a parent letter, a parent email every Monday that comes out for me that just says all the upcoming events and things going on. And so there's a lot of ways parents can find out about what's happening at Bridge Church, at Bridge Youth, at both campuses. Just encourage you to stay in the know.
Cool, man. So talk to me about students. What's going on in the hearts and the lives of our young people at Bridge Church?
Yeah. So recently, missions has really captured a few of our students' hearts. And so we do this thing called Speed the Light. That's an organization we partner with that specifically works with missionaries. A lot of it is transportation or effective ways of communication. And so we recently did a Speed the Light row-a-thon. Shout out to Maggie Ludwig for opening up her CrossFit gym and letting us essentially use it as a playground for a few hours. But kids got pledges and they started rowing and they raised a bunch of money. They rowed in teams of 4. They rowed a full marathon.
Wow.
So it was a lot of time behind rowing machines and a lot of fun. We raised about, I think, $4,000 or $5,000 in one day, and it's just because students went after it and they worked really hard. And then recently, the past couple weeks, I've had students email or text me saying, "Hey, Pastor Blake, I've made this delicious treat." One of them was a cake that they decorated and was this double-layered chocolate cake. Another was brownies. Brought it in and sold it just for missions. They said, "Hey, I don't have money to give. I don't have a job, but I know how to bake. And so I'm going to bring something in and sell it." And then all that money's going to missions. And it was really cool to see. I'll shout out Riley Sheffel specifically.
Oh, cool.
Came in just so amped. And then during our offering time, he comes up to me, "Can I go get my money?" Because it was out in the lobby where he was selling it. I said, "You better hurry." He runs out there, grabs it, and with a big smile runs in and just dumps all his brownie money that he'd just gotten into the offering bucket. So cool to see that students are taking ownership of that are that God's kind of pulling on their heart for the lost.
Yeah.
For those who don't know Jesus, don't have access to clean water, and don't know about this living water that they have access to. So
that's awesome, man. And what I love about, Riley's all in. He's plugged in at Bridge Youth Waukesha. He's plugged in at Bridge Youth Oconomowoc. He serves his tail off every single Sunday.
He's doing it all
at Bridge Church Oconomowoc. Yeah, awesome kid. You guys are doing an awesome job investing in the lives of students. Now, one of the best ways to invest in students, and for students really honestly to invest themselves, is by making sure they get to summer camp.
Yes.
Summer camp is the best place for a student to be during the summer.
Come on.
So talk to me about what kids can expect, what parents can expect out of summer camp, why it's valuable, and finally, how do we get our kids to summer camp?
Yeah, great questions. Summer camp was life-changing for me, and I don't encourage our students necessarily on one of these points, but I met my wife there.
Right.
And so is 16-year-old Blake running around camp. I met Olivia, and of course I tell all of our students, we do not go there looking for a spouse. And it seems super hypocritical of me, but I did not go with the intention of finding her. It just kind of worked out because there's great people at camp. And so the friendships you build, the relationships you make at camp are truly awesome, especially because we're all there pursuing Jesus.
Yeah.
Right?
I have a friend, shout out Greg Gross, who I met at junior high camp at Spencer Lake, the summer camp where we send our students. We met, and years later, I'm 32, he's 32, and we hung out last week.
Yeah.
Like lifelong relationships.
For sure.
Get formed at summer camp because they're built on Christ.
Right. For sure. 100%.
So tell me more.
So that's great. And then I received my call into ministry at camp as well. And so I think, some people go to camp for the volleyball or for the color team games, or maybe even for that spouse, right? They're like, "Hey, I know there's some cute, attractive people at this camp," but God still transforms their heart, and God calls them into things that they weren't even expecting or planning on happening when they go there.
Right. You definitely don't have to be at camp for the right reasons, for the right things to happen.
Exactly. So this is the call. Get your kids to camp because God's presence is just so powerful there. The messages are awesome. The worship is amazing. And just the community that you form is so great. And so we obviously play a lot of games. We have a lot of fun. Spencer Lake, I've been to a few camps. It is hands down the nicest camp I've ever been to.
Yeah.
The facilities are great. They're even working on improving them still. And it's just beautiful. It's so beautiful. So encourage every kid to go. Of course, the spiritual reasons should be enough. But if not, we have a lot of fun. Yeah. And so encourage them to go. For our high schoolers, we are going July 12th through 16th. And they need to sign up as soon as possible. You can go to bridgechurch.net/youth to sign up. It'll take you to a link. All of the signups are through the district. And so I cannot sign your student up. It has to go through the district website. You have to use our code BRIDGECHURCH, or it's just BRIDGE, group hold code BRIDGE, and that'll get you linked up with us. And we're excited for that July 12th through 16th for our high schoolers. Middle schoolers, the fun, exciting, energetic, smelly week of camp is July 26th through 30th. And so we're so excited to be hanging out. Jamie is coming to camp with our middle schoolers as well. And so just so excited that she's able to come and hang out and invest in them during that week.
Awesome, man. And they can go on the website to sign up?
Both on the website. Website will take you to a different link.
Right.
And that's all
the
through
registration
the district.
site.
Yep.
Sure.
Yep. So sign up again, because of where our world is at right now, because we're still coming off of a COVID type environment, space is somewhat limited. And it's not Pastor Blake saying space is limited. It's the camp. And so I encourage parents, sign up as soon as possible.
Sure.
Once you know that it's available for you, that it works for your family's schedule, sign up, because the spots are filling up, and it's not something I can go, no, go ahead and bring them. The camp is putting these restrictions on. And of course, I want every student who wants to go to camp to be able to go.
Yeah.
And we'll do everything I can too. But sign up earlier rather than later.
Cool, man. Thanks for the update, Pastor Blake.
Thank you so much. Thanks for listening today.
Yeah, take it easy.